Hi, Earthkin. I'm Leah LaChapelle, unzipping some reality today. People have been asking, what can we do? Things have gotten so crazy. And I think that people feel disempowered. They feel maybe a little confused, unsure about the future. Well, there is a lot that we can do. And what that entails is showing up as the sovereign beings that we are. Well, come to find out, a lot of people don't realize that they are sovereign, and they're not even sure of what sovereignty is. Well, sovereignty, and why am I talking about this? It's because of the coronavirus, all right? The coronavirus has invited us to learn about what it means to wear a crown. So here's what sovereignty is. Sovereignty, individual sovereignty, is the embodiment of one's own free will. And it is the supreme authority that one has over their body, their mind, and their spirit. And so no human agency on earth has any right to force another human being to take a vaccine, for example. And so we are helping people understand. Again, thank you, coronavirus. Corona means crown. We are proactively standing forth in our own coronation. I'm calling it our Coronation Activation. And we've been doing these sovereignty walks. It is really fun and exercising. And so we wear these crowns and we wear signs, wearable signs. Here's one that says, activate your coronation. All right? And then on the back, individual sovereignty is essential. All the signs are on a theme of the coronavirus. And these are wearable, so you can just put it on front and back, whoop, like this. Super easy. These are just ribbons. And there you go. You got your sign. Now, people ask, well, do I wear a mask? Okay, you can wear a mask if you want to. I've got my little bandana. Here's how it looks with the bandana. Here's how it looks without the bandana. It doesn't make any difference whether you wear a mask or not, because it's not about that. It's not about whether someone's right or wrong to wear a mask or not, because let me tell you, these props, it might seem a little silly, but I think we kind of need some support here to show up in our highest light. There is going to be a time when we will be called upon to step forward as sovereign beings. And so this is kind of like practice, but it doesn't have anything to do with wearing a mask or not. What it has to do is is, are you sovereign over your own being? And this, of course, is information that has been withheld from humans. It's not our fault. It's just the way it has been. These colonizers have just withheld this information. We've been uninformed as a populace. Well, now we're starting to get all the information that we need. And so when we go out on these sovereignty walks, it's very, very gentle, very peaceful. We don't engage anyone unless they engage us. And we've been getting a lot of these, and a lot of, yeah, y'all rock. Lots of really good encouragement. And so that's really nice. I had one engagement that was fantastic because we were there on a walking trail and wearing our crowns, wearing our wearable signs, and a young man walked up and said, "So, what are y'all? What, royalty or something?" And I said, "As a matter of fact, we are, and so are you." And the royalty in me recognizes the royalty in you. And then it just went from there, and we got to just really expand in that conversation, and it was glorious. So these are the kinds of things that are available to us, but this is not a protest. We are not pushing against. We're not out there insisting that we're right. We're simply showing up in our sovereignty. This has not been seen on planet Earth, for people to actually show up in what they are for in large numbers. Now, who knows how many it will take? It really doesn't matter. All that matters is if this calls to you, then I'm asking you to show up. Now, this is easy. I went out online. I got this little template for a crown. I went to the store. I got a bunch of glitter paper, and look at all the pretty colors. You know, I mean, we're all different, right? And so went to the office store, got this band. You could just wear the band. You could just wear anything. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be all foofy, but it is fun. And so all that you have to do is just take one of these bands. This is like for a bulletin board trim. It's just perfect. And so you just, cut out your little embellishment, your corona, and it's not hard. If it was hard, I wouldn't ask you to do it. And so you just do this. You get some Scotch tape. You tape it in here. Super easy. And here's the deal about these crowns. You got to make your own crown. I cannot grant you your sovereignty. You must claim your sovereignty and claim our birthright as human beings. That's what's going on here. We are birthing a new paradigm where all beings are sovereign. So see how easy this is? And it's a one-size-fits-all. It's super cheap, and just paper clips, no big deal. One size fits all. Very easy. And voila, you got your crown. And then if you really want to get fancy, like here's Wah's crown. He's got like jewels on his. Isn't that cool? I mean, we're worth it, right? So you can just get these little stick-on self gems. They've got all kinds of things. Oh, that's the back. Here's what they look like. You can just get fancy, okay, pretty. And then if somebody engages you when you are out on your sovereignty walk, all you have to do is just hand them this little handout. It tells them what sovereignty is, what's available. There's some cool stuff on the back, little esoteric thing there, and there's something for everyone. So this is not about protesting. This is not, I'm standing up for my rights. This is standing forth in our sovereignty together. And there are some signs that I can show you here. Oh, here's a good one. Mask different questions. These are all on a theme of the virus. Spread the possibility of you fill in the blank. Something wonderful. How about a new political rise? I love this one. Soul connection is the new human backbone. We need to get a spine, people. We need to be able to do something more than just resist and push against. We need to be able to say what we are for, what we are standing forth as. How about this? Together, we rise as human beings. Yeah, this isn't about white supremacy, all right? I don't want people to mistake it for that, because all human beings are sovereign. This isn't about race. This is about our human family. And the thing about the crown is there will be no writing on the crown. The crown needs to stand for itself in its purity. So if there's writing on there, I'm not a part of that. The writing has to do with this vibrational wearable sign. All right, so what we are doing is we are standing forth, a little bit different than standing up for our rights. We are standing forth in our sovereignty. And what we're doing is we are bringing 3D resistance, which has been all we've had access to for many years, always. We're bringing 3D resistance into 5D assistance. So I am here to help. If you would just contact me at leah@fearorlove.com, I would just be so happy to support you to organize one of these sovereignty walks, and you can have your own Coronation Activation. It really is a lot of fun. You can get your friends together. Y'all can make your crowns. Everybody can do it their way. We're not the boss of anybody, but just show up peacefully as the high divine human beings that we have always been, and now thanks to the coronavirus we are discovering from within how we can shine our light. And if all you're doing is exposing the darkness, that's not it. Now, some people have that as their assignment. Great, keep doing that. What I am strongly suggesting is that as we reveal, there it is, as we reveal our light, then the darkness, those who have colonized us and imprisoned us, that will naturally then be exposed. Only as we show up in our light. Thank you very much. Thank you. Blessings, Earth kin. We are one.